You're watching BCTV, Branford's community access station.
This is BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. The following program is brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford.
Okay, welcome. We'll call the Board of Selectmen's meeting for June 6, 2018 to order. Item 1, can I have a motion to approve the Board of Selectmen's minutes of May 2nd, 2018, May 23rd, 2018, which was a special meeting, and May 29th, 2018, which was a special meeting as well.
Recommend approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 2, tax appeals is, we'll remove that from the call. Item 3, to consider and if appropriate, approve a waiver as permitted by section 73-2 of the Code of the Town of Branford and approve the donation of usable furniture from Walsh Intermediate School to IRN, the Reuse Network. In their packet, this is the area where the teachers have their desks, the teacher room, that large open room. It's the original desks, some cabinets, and things of that nature. It's not equipment, it's just basically desks, chairs, and some cabinets. And rather than going through an auction and having the people come back and remove them, considering the project, obviously the teachers are using those right up to the day after school, the 13th, which time they'll, and the project is starting immediately on that day, the 13th as well. So this company will then come in and it's donated, will donate to this company. And they essentially, there's a proposal place which they did a comparison as if even if we went through if we had disposed it and getting rid of it compared to this donation, and with them handling the move, it's about a $400 savings based just on that. However, I think it's also important just to know the schedule and the sensitivity to that we have to be mindful of.
Make a motion we approve.
Second.
All right, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 4, to we'll hold off on 4. Oh, Jeff's on his way. Do you want to wait? Yeah, we'll skip, we'll wait for him. All right. 5, to consider if appropriate, approve a second amendment to the lease agreement between the Town of Branford and J&J Blasting Corporation. This item will also be sent to the RTM for further approval. This is over at the Stony Creek Quarry, the blasting company that's been there for a number of years. You may recall, I think, 3 years ago, we redid their lease agreement, and this is just an amendment to that lease.
Yeah, good with that. I'll make a motion we approve.
Second.
All right, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 6, reappointments, Green Committee, Patricia Sanders and Mary Ann Hall, terms to expire May 31st, 2021.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Center Revitalization Review Board, John Herzan and Anthony Terry, terms to expire May 31st, 2021.
March 31st.
March 31st, 2021, thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second motion.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Public Building Commission, Jim Killelay and Marcy Paluzzi, terms to expire January 31st, 2022.
Is James on it now? Is he on it
Yeah.
now? Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Appointments, Park and Open Space Authority, Dave Chiochi, term to fill a vacancy left by Amos Barnes, term to expire June 30th, 2021.
Recommend approval.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Young's Pond Commission, Seth Coulser, term to fill a vacancy left by Kenneth Graham, term to expire April 30th, 2021.
Motion to approve?
Second that.
Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Green use, to consider and if appropriate, approve request from the Community Dining Room Incorporated for the use of the town green on Tuesday nights beginning June 21st, 2018 through August 21st, 2018 to hold Tuesday night dinner on the green from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
Motion to approve?
Second that.
Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
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 To consider and if appropriate, approve a request from the use of the town green on Friday, September 28th and Saturday, September 29th, 2018 to hold the annual Trinity Episcopal Church Fair in conjunction with the James Blackstone Memorial Library book sale.
Motion to approve?
Second that.
Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 9, to consider and if appropriate, approve the request from the Branford Arts Center to allow the placement of a temporary 8x8 tent over the sidewalk on Saturday, June 16th, from noon to 7 p.m.
Motion to approve?
Second that motion.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I see we do have Jeff. We'll go back to item 4. To consider and if appropriate, approve a request to waive the bid for the annual fireworks display and award the contract to American Fireworks in the amount of $24,000 plus additional incidental costs, i.e. the state permit fee, which we reimbursed the
Correct.
contractor for, right? All right. Jeff, you want to?
So Jamie, this year, this is a new company that we're hoping to contract with, American Fireworks. The budget remains the same at $24,000. I did reach out to another company, Zambelli, but they never responded, so this is the only quote that we have.
Okay.
I've been in contact with Sean Heffernan, the town fire marshal, and he's reviewed their credentials and concurs that the company meets our requirements.
Okay. And obviously, all the credentials and everything are in place, and you want to mention anything about the fireworks?
Well, we have a contract that we're, of course, waiting to sign. The permits are in our hands, waiting for you to review and sign off on. This year, the fireworks will be held at Foot Park. That area at Foot Park has been sized up by the fire marshal and the fireworks company, so it'll be sufficient for the display. The display will pretty much be the same size show that we've had in the past, and we're hoping that we don't have the troubles we had in the past. We're going to be using a wireless show this year, so there should be no issues with regarding wiring and all that type of stuff. So looking forward to a good and complete show.
All right. And just to be clear, while we have you here, though the show will be moved to Foot Park, we'll still be shuttling as.
Correct. We
typically in the
still,
past.
the logistics of the way the show was set up in previous years with shuttle buses from Branford High School and the Cherry Hill commuter lot will be in place. So we are directing the townspeople and their guests to use the shuttle buses to get to Foot Park because parking will be limited. And eventually, the parking that's available there will be shut down at 6 p.m. that evening.
What night is that, Jeff?
Saturday, the 23rd, with a rain date of Sunday, the 24th.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I too talked to the fire marshal yesterday, and he is good with it, so I'll make a motion we approve.
Based on that, I recommend we approve.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yep.
Hey, item 10, discussion of creating an advisory committee regarding sustainability. I've been approached by actually a number of residents over the last couple of years inquiring about, if you go to our town website, you'll see a clean energy task force that is essentially, it may still be listed on our town website, but they're inactive. And just to give a little history on that Clean Energy Task Force was created back in 2006 to really, by resolution, to essentially meet an initiative to commit to the 20% by 2010 clean energy campaign. And that was, again, a resolution that essentially 20% of your energy would come from clean energy sources. Obviously, 2010 kind of came and went, and that committee essentially has been inactive since then. I've been approached by residents, and most recently by Resident Shirley McCarthy and Bill Horn, who had expressed interest in putting the committee back together and look at, primarily we were discussing a lot about renewable energy and looking at the renewable energies. Having discussions with them, I think, we hear a lot about sustainability and the sustainability for communities, and what does that mean? It's a lot broader, as we know, than just renewable energies. So giving it some thought, CCM has created we're partnered with some other organizations in Eastern Connecticut, I believe, State University, and mayors and first selectmen and other stakeholders throughout the state created a sustainable CT. And I'll just read a brief what their mission is. It says to provide municipalities with a menu of coordinated voluntary actions to continually become more sustainable, to provide resources and tools to assist municipalities in implementing sustainability actions and advancing their programs for the benefit of all residents, and to certify and recognize municipalities in their ongoing sustainability achievements. There's a series of actions that ought to be taken in the various areas. I mean, everything from really focusing on not only resiliency, clean energy, but economic sustainability of a community. And given that, as I said, there's a focus on renewable energy, that's just a part of it. And I believe we need, before we create another committee or commission, that we want to ensure that has some structure and is really trying to achieve some goals. Looking at the action table, there are a number of goals that the town has achieved without being part of this, but we can also take advantage of that and earn credit for it. Being part of this initiative and adopting the Sustainable CT initiative, essentially by a resolution, would allow us to seek funding, avail ourselves to other resources, support, as well as, I think, give some structure into how we implement certain areas, certain things, and to truly achieve community sustainability. So with that, I just wanted to really, not only talk to the selectmen about it, but however make the community aware. So I intend to move forward with this initiative. It will be brought to, if we follow the Sustainable CT, it will have to be adopted by resolution. I intend to, this board would appoint a small committee of maybe 5 members. However, and there would also be a point person, a town staff, that would basically oversee this initiative, and the action table is being filled out and as we go through the process. But then we can really focus on, concentrate on particular areas, and if we create subcommittees, ad hoc committees to really take up initiatives, renewable energy, coastal resiliency, they can really be focused and defined on that. But I think it's important to adopt something that has some structure, but also that there's also a deliverable at the end, and we can actually, mark our action that we're taking place. So I believe we have, submitted some in your packets, and I have some additional information to provide to you, but I just wanted to the community, and I don't know if I see Bill and Shirley are here, or if they have any comments, or if they want to mention anything about it. But I do just welcome people to get engaged, and if they seek interest in this, to contact my office.
Great. Thank you, Jamie. For the record, Bill Horn. I just wanted to say that you're probably aware that the Plan of Conservation and Development is in process of its 10-year review and revision, and sustainability and resilience has been a key point that committee is addressing. It was one of the top items that was identified by the public in the first public input meeting as being something that the community wants to have addressed in the next 10 years. So one of the recommendations in the current draft, which is we're having a public information meeting on June 13th, chance for public input on the draft. One of the recommendations in the section on sustainability and resilience is that the town take part in the Sustainable CT program. And I would emphasize that this is voluntary. You know, we're not committing to anything other than, you know, really trying to work for it, and there is funding available. I can't give you details because a lot of this information isn't available until the town actually signs up, but the town's not getting itself into something, you know, that it's going to be committed to following through on. So.
All right, thank you. So, again, there's no action to be taken tonight. It's really just for the board will be considering this in the future, and as again, it'll have to be adopted through resolution through our legislative body if we do this, go forward with this initiative. There are currently 48 communities throughout the state of Connecticut that are registered. There is a deadline of August 24th if we were to try to receive the accreditation for the 2018 year. However, I mean, if we don't make that, I think just to put ourselves in the direction of creating something and moving forward, put ourselves in a position for the coming years.
Yeah, it looks like a great program.
All right. All right. So, I don't believe I have any correspondence. Any other business?
Yeah, I got one.
Yep.
Our baseball team is currently at about 6 o'clock, or 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, competing in the semis for the state championship. My wife and I are on the way up there, and just want to wish them luck.
Yeah, good luck. They're up in Hartford, right?
Up in Hartford, yeah, at the Art Goat Stadium. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All right, with that, any other business? Hearing, a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The preceding program was brought to you through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings or other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.